Basically, our stories will revolve how Ateneo helped us and molded us in pursuing some corporate social responsibility tasks, not only inside the classroom, but within the campus and outside the campus. Yeah. Pasensya na kayo, medyo mahihain ako ng konti.
So our main focus for this afternoon is mobilizing community through corporate social responsibility. No? I'm very privileged to introduce to you students of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business who, through their engagement in the school, through their engagement in the student council, and also through their engagement in their work. Because the students at the Ateneo Graduate School of Business are really working professionals, how they involve themselves through what we call CSR, or corporate social responsibility, and in the process mobilize not only their individual communities, their internal communities, but the recipient communities, or the communities who benefited from the staging of this corporate social responsibility activities. There will be three presenters this afternoon. The first is Robert Manawis. Robert is our student from the Regis Ateneo MBA program. He is the president of Scientific Biotech. It is a business engaged in clinical diagnostics. He's also a father of two. Okay, Robert will be mainly sharing about how the curriculum, how the Ateneo Graduate School MBA program has opened his social consciousness, particularly his appreciation of the corporate social responsibility thing. Then you have Crisant Di Maala. Crisant is the president of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business Student Council. Okay. He has already been serving the council for the past 3 years as officer. Okay. He is also an entrepreneur. He has his own printing business. He will be mainly sharing how a student body, particularly AJSB, was able to mobilize not only the studentry, but all stakeholders in the community in providing corporate social responsibility. And then finally, we will have Evangelist Tingson. He is a middle manager student of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business. He is the marketing manager of Club Balay Isabel. Okay, I think his sharing will be interesting because you'll be able to know how a business who is into leisure and entertainment was able to incorporate as part of its main strategy CSR, or corporate social responsibility. He used to be the creative director of the advertising agency Capex Asia, product manager of Quaker Oats, and a systems analyst for Procter & Gamble. So after their sharing, there will be a Q&A session. So we invite you to ask your question and also to share, maybe your own views, your own experiences of CSR. So I would now like to give the microphone to Robert.
Good afternoon. APS Congress, we are building the nation by attacking the poverty challenge by building capacities of individuals and institutions.
We are also mobilizing communities
by connecting businesses and communities through corporate social responsibility.
That is why the Student Council, we lead,
we serve,
we are Ateneans.
Okay, let me just start the first talk this afternoon. Okay. Well, good afternoon, fellow Ateneans, our dear professors, our dear CEOs and guests. Okay, and
This is about ito yata.
Siguro assistive na lang. Assist mo na lang siya.
Okay. Okay, so our topic this afternoon is about the corporate social responsibility. It's a story that we have gathered from classroom experiences. So as was introduced, I am Robert. You can call me Robert during the Q&A. And my professional work is with the healthcare industry, in particular in the diagnostics field. So if some of you have experience having your blood sample taken and sent into a clinical laboratory or a hospital for testing, that's basically our line of business. We are operating all over the Philippines, and our customers are all hospitals all over the Philippines. We're introducing the latest technologies in laboratory testing. I have been working with scientific biotech specialties for about 11 years now, and I am part of the management team. And I am currently enrolled with the MBA Regis program of the Ateneo Graduate School for Business, and I am in my first year. And before I start, may I just ask how many here among us have not heard about the word CSR yet? Good. So that means that everybody's aware about the word CSR? Is that correct? Perfect. Because I didn't. The first time I heard about the word CSR was in my first subject here at the Ateneo Graduate School for Business. It was in the business ethics class under Dr. Dennis Gonzalez's class. And I couldn't forget the time when he first introduced the word, at least to me, and of course to the class, because he discussed the topic with much fervor and with much conviction. I have never heard discussing topics like that, because it kind of sounded like very firm and it came from the heart. And so I said, this word must be important. And we were told that a responsible company who would like to have a part in nation building should integrate the concept of CSR into its corporate strategy. Well, our company didn't have that. So I was quite challenged. And it was a great discussion in our class on how that it is our ethical responsibility as human beings to take care of our environment, so that when we transfer the same environment that we have received from our fathers and forefathers, we would be able to transfer it to the next generation in as good state as when we received it. Well, that's much about my first experience about CSR. Now, in the same time frame though, I was given the task to become the class president, and so because of that I was sent to join the leadership conference. And this is a gathering of all the class presidents representing all the classes here at AGSB. And I mentioned that leadership conference because that was the second time I heard about the word CSR. But I believe that at that encounter, I had a more intimate engagement with the word. Well, we had workshops. We had group discussions as they said future and potential leaders of our nations. And it was in this moment that the concept of corporate social responsibility was intensely hammered into our consciousness. So that everything that we do, every project that we conceptualize, the leaders who were doing the leadership conference were telling us CSR has to be an integral part of that. That's when I realized, because I'm a businessman, that profit is